And we're live on Underground Wicked Radio, interviewing Gremlin. Wicked Tendency Official Radio, by the way. For those that missed it, we merged. You know what? I got a new co-host tonight. He's going by Gonzo, and I was picking on him. I told him it reminds me of Sesame Street. I think I'm going to throw him right under the bus. Let him take the first question.
Oh, man. Well, first of all, thanks for having me on, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, most definitely.
Shout out to Ryan for hooking it up.
Did you just throw Oh yeah, hey, yeah, LDG just called you on that. That's Muppet Babies, not Sesame Street.
Oh, I heard her in the background. She's right. Muppet Babies.
Yeah. There we go.
Well, go ahead and take the
it
first
worked
question.
out.
Take the first question.
First question.
We're right into this. Yep.
All right. Your mom's addiction story. How hard was that to write?
It wasn't that hard, man. It was a long time ago. Maybe about like 10 years ago when she was addicted, and at this point it's more of like a reflection, you know. So like it's not even. It doesn't really cause me any pain right now. It's just more of like inspiration right now, you know. So really,
I can feel that.
Yeah, it definitely was not hard at all. It was more like I wanted to inspire other people, you know, to let them know they can get out, type of thing.
Yeah, it's definitely relatable, bro. Like I was already forewarned beforehand. Like this one could kind of grab you by the boo boo. Like,
yep.
Yeah. It hit me on that one, man, because I've been through that and everything. My mama, rest in peace, and you know she died sober, so that's a brilliant thing.
R.I.P. man, yeah, for sure. That's crazy, man.
My neighbor's kind of going through those situations, and I showed her the violence. Or dang it, I can't even talk. I showed her a couple of music videos, and she was bawling her eyes out.
Yeah,
that's awesome, dude. Like that's why I make music. You know, is to like help people. You know, like I'm sure whatever you showed her helped her somehow. You know,
domestic violence. Oh yeah, it made her think. And then she's doing drugs while pregnant. I shouldn't be saying this on the air, but the one about your mother really hit her. Like got her thinking, what is my kid gonna think of me when he gets older? You know what I mean? Stuff like that. She was bawling.
Wow, that's intense, man. Holy shit. I mean, first of all, disclaimer: don't do drugs while pregnant, kids.
Exactly. I agree.
But that's cool, man. I'm glad. I hope it helped her to stop doing that, you know. But
I don't know. I hope so. But so where are you from, homie? Where are you from, Gremlin?
So I am. I was born in L.A. and I'm raised in Orange County, close to Mesa, Santa Ana, to be exact. Yeah. So that's why it was funny, because earlier today I thought that we were going to be on at 9 p.m. my time, but apparently it was New York time where you're based out of. So that's pretty funny.
I'm glad you asked.
But yeah,
Chucky Chuck did the same thing,
I asked
man.
too, dude.
He was calling me at 12 o'clock at night, like, "Hey, we doing this interview?" I'm like, "Man, I thought you didn't want to get on." So we did a 12 o'clock interview my time, 9 o'clock Cali.
That's funny, dude. Holy crap, man.
Oh yeah, he
That's
felt
funny,
bad,
dude.
but it was a good interview.
I don't blame him. I would have felt bad too. Fuck.
Go ahead, Gonzo.
Yeah, my face went ahead and put everybody on hold for a second. I guess I live up to my lady's nickname of being fuckface, because I just totally fucked that up. Oh man. So did you like? I just got lost for words in all this right now. I got left out of a little bit there. Yeah, well, I'm glad we ended up doing the interview today, because I was totally at work and spaced everything yesterday, so glad we were able to do it today.
Yeah, that was good. So it was supposed to be yesterday, I know, but I was getting over a cold. I'm still getting over the cold, so I sounded like shit. I probably still sound like shit right now, but I'm getting better.
Yeah. What do you got planned going forward right now? What do you got that's what going on for you right now?
Just more videos and music right now. You know, I like to keep a lot of the business stuff on the down low, but you know, I definitely a lot of music and yeah, just music and maybe shows in the summer around that time.
Okay,
but yeah, definitely more music and more videos. Yeah.
That's what's up, bro.
We're going to cut over to a song. We're going to cut over to All For You, the one about your mom's addiction story we're just talking about. Then when we come back, we're going to discuss about you being on Fox News Live. And we are back in Underground Wicked Radio, Wicked Tendency Official Radio. So, Gonzo, before we'll take some hot seat questions here in a little bit. How about you do a radio drop for Underground Wicked Radio, and then saying this is Gremlin. I think I was saying Gonzo. Wow, I'm telling you, it's been a long day.
Yeah, I know. I was a little confused. I was like, wait, who are you talking to?
I'm thinking of him setting him up this weekend, and then trying to talk to you too. But Gremlin, why don't you do a radio drop for Underground Wicked Radio? I'll cut it out. It'll play before all your songs on the radio. Say, this is Gremlin, you're listening to Underground Wicked Radio, and say links where people can find you on Facebook or the web or anything.
So my Facebook is facebook.com/GremlinRaps, and my Instagram is GremlinRaps, my Twitter is GremlinRaps, and my Snapchat is GremlinRaps as well.
You forgot to say this is Gremlin. You're listening to DJ Snickers on Underground Wicked Radio. I'll cut it all out, and I'll make a good radio drop for you.
Wait, what's up?
Say this is Gremlin, and you're listening to DJ Snickers on Underground Wicked Radio, and I'll cut that and put it with your links for radio drop.
Got it. So this is Gremlin. You're listening to DJ Snickers at wickedradio.com.
Underground Wicked Radio.
Underground Wicked Radio. Okay. So say that all over.
Nope, you just said it. I'll cut it all later. And don't be surprised if I use clips from the Gremlin movie for your radio drop.
Oh my god. Dude, you know what's funny is that people think I like got my name from the Gremlins movie, so like they expect me to be all fucking weird and shit.
Oh, that is funny. Yes, Ryan, I
know to be all furry.
He's echoing on his end. I don't know why. You on speakerphone, homie?
Who?
Gremlin.
Yes, I'm on speaker. Should I not be on speaker?
Yeah, that's why we got the echo.
Got it. Okay. Hold on. Let me get it off speaker. Yo.
There we go. Much better. That better, Ryan? The one that hooked me up with your music said you were echoing. It does that on speakerphone. So, Gonzo.
Oh, word.
Next question. Oh,
okay,
wait. I got to take a question. I forgot. So, what was this? You were on Fox News. Why don't you tell us about this?
Ooh.
Yeah, so after the video came out, I was doing, or my mom's video came out, I was doing heavy promo, heavy marketing on the video, and the Orange County Register, which is the biggest newspaper in my county, ended up picking up the story of how the video went viral, and then how and the story within the song, you know, and then from there, a Fox 11 producer saw the story and reached out to me, and I was on my way to Portland that day when she reached out to me, but a couple of days later when I came back, she sent a reporter over, and then they did a story on the video. It was crazy, man. Fucking crazy.
I gotta check that out. You have to link that to me so I can share it.
Yeah, no doubt, dude. No doubt. It was
yeah, absolutely.
Nice. Go ahead, Gonzo. Take a question.
What channel was that?
What's up?
What channel was that?
So that was channel 11, bro. But like, since you're in New York, like, I don't know what fucking channel that is. That could be 37.
Oh no, brother. I'm from California. I'm from San Bernardino. But
word. Okay.
For sure, bro. Yeah.
Okay, never mind then. Okay, then yeah.
That leads into my question. Of, are you from California? Like, is that where your story comes from?
Yeah, so I stay in California, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, so I stay in Orange County right now. Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up. Gotta love OC and love them beaches.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I love Huntington, man.
So, Gremlin.
Oh, yeah, dude. It's the shit. What's up, man?
How was that cipher with Token Hip Hop?
So, basically, I think it was about 2 years ago, I traveled with the Cypher Effect to New York City, and we went to YouTube Studios, and I think who was in my cipher, I don't remember everyone who was in my cipher. I know it was Token, M. Dot, Alyssa, and I think that's it. And and basically, yeah, it's on YouTube. You can just type in like Gremlin Cypher, Gremlin New York Cypher or something. But yeah, man, it was a lot of fun, dude. It was a lot of fun. It was my first time in New York. There was like 6 feet of snow. I'm only 5'3", so you can imagine how that was. But it was a lot of fun, man.
We get about 3 feet right now. It's getting there.
Yeah, sure enough. I love it, dude. I love it.
We're wishing. I'm in Prescott. We wish we had snow right now. Prescott, Arizona.
Okay, brother.
So, Gonzo, take another question.
Yes, sir. All right. Now, I noticed that the music I've checked out of yours, and I have to say I haven't checked out enough, but I know I'll be checking out more. It seems to go with, like, social issues and stuff. What are the other aspects of, like, life, or what else do you entail into your music? Like, is it politics, like anything else that goes along with it?
You mean like, do I only talk about life experiences, or like, what do you mean?
Yeah, I mean, like, what else? Yeah, what else interests you? What else do you do musically? You know, like, do you go towards the political side, or like, where do you find your music laying in? Like, yeah.
So, whenever I make a song, I make it to either inspire or to make someone relate to it and let them know they're not alone. So, like, I'm not a political rapper. I never will be. That's not what I know. I don't know shit about that, you know?
Yeah.
I stick with what I know, and what I know is what I've been through in my life and stuff. So that's basically all I stick with. I just kind of make the topics and the subject matters, you know, cool enough, or broad enough at least, so a lot of people can relate to it. Pretty much.
Absolutely. That's what I was saying, like, during the break. Like, I love the fact that your music is relatable, because that's what drives me with music before sound or anything else. How can I relate with it? In my mood now, my past, what I'm, you know, going forward to, you know, and that's what separates a lot of, rappers, you know, other than being like some club rappers or, you know, just some genre.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
To be relatable, you know?
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, you know, the songs that are, you know, from the heart and emotional, you know, are the ones that get passed down, you know, like Tupac and Shady are legends, you know, and Biggie, and they talk about their lives, and they talk about, you know, and they just be inspirational, you know, and they're very emotional, you know, as well as movies, you know, like, I'm thinking of the movie with Leonardo when he got bit by a fucking bear. I forget what that movie was called. The Revenant, right? So, like, that movie, for example, was super emotional, and people love that because they love raw emotion, you know. So if you, like, take that, you put that into music or any aspect of your life, you know, you're gonna fucking thrive.
Yeah, exactly. For me, it'd be like the band Sublime. You know,
yeah,
he got
for sure.
thankfully before he died, but he sung about stuff that related to me at the time, and stuff I didn't even know I was going to go through. I didn't know I'd become a junkie. I didn't know I would become an addict at the time, you know?
Yeah. It's crazy,
absolutely.
dude. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
We're going to cut over to another song, and then we're going to come back and take some hot seat questions. I'm going to think of a couple good ones for them. Tell us about this song, Take a Chance.
For sure. You want to talk about it right now or after?
Yep, talk about it now, and then we'll cut over to it.
Oh, okay. Take a Chance was probably, that's like old. It's like maybe 4 years ago when I was first starting music, and it's basically how I imagined the music thing would go. I would go on tour, or I would break up with a girl, or she would break up with me because of how touring is and shit like that. You know, so it was basically manifesting the life I'm living right now.
Hell yeah. We'll be right back after the song, Take a Chance by Gremlin. And we are back on Underground Wicked Radio. So I'm going to take a hot seat question. We were talking about this in the background. So Gremlin, I'm going to give you 3 numbers, 1, 2, and 3. There's going to be a person, a thing, or a food connected to this number. So you have to tell us in detail what you would do to this person, thing, or food.
Perfect.
So choose 1, 2, or 3.
2.
2? Oh, man.
Yep.
That's a quick response.
Yes, it was.
No Jeopardy music needed there.
Nope. I don't know if I want to say this.
Yeah,
Oh, man, now her name slipped my mind. Damn it. Oh, Caitlyn Jenner.
Okay.
So you got to describe in detail what you would do to Caitlyn Jenner.
What I would do to Caitlyn Jenner. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And this could be anything, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So, first thing I would do is give her some anesthesia, lay her down, take out her lip injections, her butt implants, and her breast implants, and add some fat to her, and take away some of her lip injections a little bit more, and then I would let her live life the way she's meant to live life, and that's pretty much it.
You forgot something. Didn't she used to be a guy at one point?
Yeah, I think you'd have to give something back to her.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I guess you meant Kylie Jenner.
No.
Caitlyn Jenner is a different fucking story. Okay, for him, it would be the exact same fucking thing. Actually, it's the exact same fucking thing of what I just said for Kylie Jenner. It would be for Caitlyn Jenner. Because he still has his dick, I think, right? I don't think he ever got his dick chopped off. So,
I
the
have
exact
no
same
idea.
thing of what I said. Yeah, the exact same thing of what I said, actually.
Oh,
Dude, I'm so glad I didn't say anything sexual because I thought you said fucking Kylie, bro. I'm so glad I didn't say anything.
Yeah,
man, I confused one artist with those questions. He said he would marry Eminem, and I cut it into his radio drop. That'll be sickening.
Oh,
great.
God.
He's like, wait a minute,
man.
what did I just say? It was great.
That's fucking hilarious.
All right, Gonzo, go
God.
ahead and take a question.
All right. I don't know what question after all that.
I know, for real, right?
Oh,
Like, everything
wow.
is fucking-
Yeah. Okay, here's my question back to a little more serious side. Like me, I got 14 months. I'm in recovery. But
Oh, shit, okay.
have you ever experienced addiction or anything like that yourself, or is it all secondhand and dealing with family?
I love that question, dude. That shit is fire as fuck.
Thank you.
So it was all secondhand, dude. So like, basically, almost everyone in my family is an addict, and or at least is a recovering, you know. And seeing that growing up, I knew at a young age that I had to be the change, and I couldn't, you know, fall into that trap myself. So I luckily never experienced that because I knew that I had to be the change, and I had to make sure that my kids or the future generations of my family make sure they don't live that kind of lifestyle.
Yeah.
That's what's up. And to be fair, I actually got fed that question by Living Dead Girl, by my girl, so I'm gonna give her credit for that question there.
I love that question, dude. Holy shit, I fucking love that question, dude. Wow, that was a really good question.
Hell yeah.
That was really good.
Yeah, that makes me happy too, because that's what I see my daughter right now, and my sister. They've never, but they've seen it, you know, and they've had to live it, and it hasn't always been fun for them.
Yeah, addiction's a bitch, man. You know, it's crazy. You know, I have my brother. on it right now, unfortunately. And it's not an easy thing to see. You know, it fucking sucks.
I was just going to ask you about that because I saw one of your music videos where it looked like your brother was fighting a drug addiction.
Yeah, so I have a video called Real Talk Part 4 where I have an intervention setting for my brother, and the song is about him, where I talk from my perspective and also his perspective about the whole drug addiction. And the video has my mom in there, my aunt, and my real family, and like they're bawling their eyes out in the video because it's like real raw emotion, you know. And my brother at the point of the video, Real Talk Part 4, I actually had to go pick him up off the street and then bring him back to the home in order to shoot the video, you know. So it's all real as fuck. Like, I do not want to have actors. I don't want to have anything like that. Like, I keep it as fucking raw as fuck as I can. And I have my real family members in it that are suffering from it, so people can see, you know, that this shit ain't.
And we are back on Underground Wicked Radio, talking about my computer skills in the background. Tim, you know about that. That's all I'm going to say. All right, so
dangerous.
Yeah.
Gremlin, where do you want to see your music in the next 5 years? Where do you want to be?
Playing all around the world, man. On the radios, on every major network, on everything, dude. It has to go there. It has to.
Keep pushing, homie. You never know.
Yeah.
Well, world's got to get ready for a Gremlin takeover.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully, man.
And like I told him, man, that cypher he did with Token Hip Hop, he frickin' killed it. He murdered Token on that. No joke.
Thank you, man. You know, Token's super fucking dope. So as soon as I found out I'm going to be in a cypher with him, I was like, fuck, I have to set my game up. Here we go. And as simple as that.
Yeah, I was surprised he came that soft on that song. I was like, wow, that don't sound like Token.
Yeah, I agree. He definitely didn't come as hard as he usually does, but he's killing it now. But I'm sure he can in that cypher for sure. He could have definitely went a lot harder.
Gonzo, leave the women alone and go ahead and take another question.
All right. She ran away from me. Actually, I didn't bring the duct tape today. So everyone's got idols, like in the industry and what they do. My question to you is, have you got to play with your idols? Are there still the ones out there that, you know, you'd like to share a stage with?
So I got to play with one of my idols, 2 years, I think around 2 years ago. Hobson? You guys know Hobson, right?
Oh yeah, I've interviewed him about 7 years ago.
Yeah, so, I got to, open up for him at the Yost Theater down here in Orange County. And that, I hate opening up for people. I fucking hate opening up for people. Like, it's, the thing about opening up for people is that artists, like, anyone can open up for fucking anyone, you know, and like, for example, I could fucking walk up to someone at 7-Eleven, they never rapped in their life, and I could be like, hey, do you want to open up for so-and-so tomorrow? They'd be like, okay, cool. They could go up there and fucking suck, but they still open it, and it's still on their resume. So, like, that's not... Yeah. I hate that shit, like, when artists try to brag about that. But Hobson, I had to do because I fucking love the guy, and he inspired me a lot. But I opened up for him, and I met him. We shook hands. We didn't really talk much because he's, like, you know, a busy dude in there. But that was a crazy big honor to be able to meet him, man. It was fucking nuts. I love that guy.
I got him on Facebook. He just dropped a new music video. Did you see that?
Yeah, so he dropped, I don't know if it was, it was Ill Mind of Hobson 9, I think, and then he dropped his album. Right?
Yep.
Yeah, so, Ill Mind of Hobson, is always fucking dope. I love his Ill Mind. His album was dope too. It was a little different, but I still liked it.
I was actually shocked when, I can't even remember how I got him. It was like 7 years ago. I had him on Facebook. His real name's Marcus on on Facebook.
Marcus Jamal Hobson.
Yep. So Gonzo.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. Yeah.
Good questions, homie. I'm gonna give it to you, man. I'm impressed.
All right, thank you very much.
It's a
If
girl.
the artist makes it easy, if the artist, one question, I can't complain, man. She's my better half anyways. But it's easy when, like, the artists are easy to interview, you know? You got something to say, you don't have to stick with, like, the same boring questions. You can, like, open stuff up and ask them how they feel like Caitlyn Jenner.
Well, I'm going to ask him a political question. What do you think of Trump as a president, man? Do you like him?
Of course not. Who the fuck likes Trump, dude? Like,
Nobody.
No, definitely not, dude. And the thing that sucks is that I know some fans of mine that actually like Trump.
Oh, hell
That's
no.
what fucking sucks. So I'm like, what? Like, how the fuck you like Trump? Like, how? You know, like, it doesn't really make sense in my mind. But it is what it is, you know. The thing is that, like, a lot of people condemn other people for the political views, but, like, I mean, it is what it is. Like, it's, fuck it. You know, you're still cool, whatever, but, like, I'm definitely not fucking a fan of him at all.
I was watching him on the news at work today. They had a meeting with him and the Senates. They all turned around and walked out of the room.
Why?
I didn't get a chance to finish watching it all. I got to check it out later. But it was on the news.
Rip.
Yep, he walked in,
out.
They turned around and walked out.
I am not surprised.
Nope, me either.
I am not fucking surprised. Fuck that guy.
Yep.
Well, living dead girl here, she had to walk away from her dad when that question was asked because he was listening, and he's a Trump supporter.
Impeach him, man. Impeach him. I would rather have seen Hillary Clinton in office.
I agree. Yep, I agree.
But the thing about that, too, is people would have accepted that and not even seen all the hinky stuff they do, because it really don't matter who we have in office, that president, because we can't affect anything unless we affect things locally. For hell, we can't even get people to go to free underground music shows and shit.
No, that's true.
People together in some politics.
Right.
Yeah. I feel you, man.
Speaking of, what do you think's thriving more right now, mainstream or the underground?
What I think is striving?
Thriving, like has more fan base, underground or mainstream?
So the thing with like I've been asked this before, and the thing about mainstream is that usually how it works is like the artist in mainstream, they make a song, it does super well, and then they sign and they go mainstream, and they have like a hit song, they have a couple of hit songs, and then they disappear. So the underground, the beautiful thing about the underground is that if you know how to brand yourself, and if you know the business side of things, you're able to build a cult following of fans that will follow you to the ends of the earth. So even if you go mainstream, they'll follow you, and you'll probably never fall off because they've been following you from the beginning. Now, if you just go completely mainstream, then you're probably fucked.
I agree.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Good answer.
Yep. Most definitely.
Yeah.
You know, but to develop a cult following is fucking a lot harder than it fucking sounds. You know, like it is ridiculous. Like I'm like figuring it out now, and like I have like some great fucking fans right now. Like it's going great. But it can always go better. You know.
We're going to cut over to another song. Why don't you tell us about Set You Free? Oh,
shit. Okay. That's an old-ass song. Wow. Okay. So, Set You Free, I think it's a love song. It's not a love song. I probably wrote it when I was buzzed. But it's definitely a fucking good song.
Yes, it is.
It's a good song.
Honestly, I was surprised with all the other songs that you do about emotion and shit. And then I turned around and heard this one. I'm like, okay, he does have that kind of side to him for music.
Sometimes.
I think you were drinking in the music video for this one, weren't you?
I think I was drinking in every music video back then.
That's great. All right, we'll be right back. Gremlin, Set You Free. We are back on Underground Wicked Radio. Interviewing Gremlin. I had a good question for him while I went to grab a cig, and of course, now I forgot. Oh, now I remember. There we go. So train of thought, man. Gremlin, what would be the hardest music video you ever had to make?
I would have to say the hardest music video I made was Real Talk Part 5. So, just in case for everyone who doesn't know, Real Talk is a series that I have about real talk issues about my very, very personal life. So, like, Real Talk Part 5, which was my last Real Talk, was about my grandpa's cancer journey. So, I filmed him a week before he was getting his cancer removed, and it was a very dangerous surgery. So, I was filming him and my grandmother on the beach and, like, living their normal lives. And that was probably the hardest video I ever had to do, especially editing that, like, a couple of days before his surgery was fucking, like, I was bawling my eyes out while fucking editing this video. But that was probably the hardest video I ever had to do, but it was the most rewarding because I know that it helped him during his surgery for it to go great. Like, he was like really doubting it, but as soon as he saw the video, like, he was like, I'm ready for it, Like, that was
Good
probably the most.
I saw that one.
Most emotional one.
That's awesome.
I actually got all
awesome.
5 of those songs. I'm gonna put in rotation on the radio.
Oh, wow.
For sure. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was
Fuck
probably the most difficult. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck it. So yeah, he beat it, by the way. So, like, I don't know.
I was just gonna ask you that. Good shit. Good to hear.
That's
Go ahead, Gonzo.
awesome. I just kind of call off on that one, man. Fuck answer. Okay, I got one for you. Like, I'm one of those guys where I go to a show, and then, like, I watch the artist and everything, but then, like, the lowest headers where I want to, like, interview the roadies and people behind the scenes. Like, how's your team? Like, obviously you're doing some good things. You got some good people behind you. I mean, do you want to shout them out, show your team some love?
You know what's funny, bro, is that I have absolutely no one on my team. It is
so there is an iron team.
100% me, and that's it. Besides the fans who helped motivate me and inspire me to do better, like, when it comes to, like, the marketing aspect and to help me, like, on the back end, it's just me, and that's it, dude. There's no one else.
I can totally respect that, man. Because I know how hard it is. I mean, even with a team of people, but to do it yourself,
okay,
that's
with the team, it's 10 times harder. I used to have a crew way back in the day, and it was just harder to produce things while in a crew. But when you're alone and you're focused on yourself and you're doing shit on your own, everything just goes a lot smoother. You don't have to answer to no one. You just do your own fucking thing. But I do have a cool support system, as in, like, my mom, things like that.
Oh,
but
absolutely.
For a team, it's just myself.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
So, I'll take another question. How many venues have you played, and what is the craziest thing you've ever seen playing at a venue?
Well, how many venues I played in was, I don't really remember. I mean, I've done a lot. I did a tour in the summer. The craziest thing I've seen at a venue. I'm not like a major artist right now. I will be soon, maybe by the summer. Like, where, like, I'm able to sell out things like that. But I haven't seen anything too crazy, bro. Just the fans are super dope. They sing lyrics back to me, and that's obviously amazing. But anything crazy? I can't think of anything in particular, bro. Like, there's nothing really too crazy. I don't let shit get out of hand. Like, I do not like that.
Most venues do eventually when you travel enough. I've seen some crazy shit.
Oh, I mean, I can imagine. I can imagine for sure. Some shit is gonna be out of my hands. But as for right now, being able to build the core fans, it being very personal with the fans and like in a small group and shit like that, nothing really gets too out of hand.
Hell yeah.
Now, when it gets to the next level, probably it'll be crazy. But right now, it's
when you got girls up on stage fighting over you, kind of shit. I've seen that. To the point the artist had to stop his set and said he was done. It was crazy.
Wait, who? Who did that?
Scum. Of all people.
Who?
Scum did, from LSP. Laid on the stage and said he's done. He had enough.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
because
bad.
2 girls got on stage and danced with him?
We're fighting. Fist fighting on stage.
Well, fuck yeah. That's fucking annoying, dude. Like, bitches need to control themselves. You know what I mean? Like,
well, he had other issues with the DJ not setting the mic up and shit right. Him and Sane Poetry were echoing, and he had enough. He laid right on the stage and said he was done. Then finished his set. For Scum to do that,
that happened
crazy.
A lot.
Yep.
Yeah, that happened a lot. Yeah. Yeah, that's funny, dude. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
I wish I could have caught that on cam. I had a girl come up behind me, and I'm talking like 90 pounds. Actually, it was the girl that got up on stage fighting. I was filming by the mosh pit. She wrapped her arms around me, picked me up, and slammed me on stage and broke my camera.
Oh, fuck. Dude, what the fuck did you do?
I was just like, okay. I was kind of shocked.
Are you kidding me? I would have fucking kicked her in the stomach or something, dude. Holy shit.
Well, man.
It was like, what's your number?
Basically, man, if you would have seen what she looked like, you'd have been shocked, too. You'd be like, did that just happen?
Holy hell, dude.
I mean, what do you do? Give her a high five afterwards? I mean...
Basically, I weighed 200 pounds, and this 90-pound girl just picked me up and body slammed me on the fucking edge of the stage. I'm just like, wow.
That could have been foreplay.
Maybe.
I guess.
I won't get into
I wanted to kind of touch on, I guess, slightly on what you were just saying. Like, you got the groupies yet? I mean, like, or you kind of settled down in your life on your romantic side?
So, I mean, the groupie thing or whatever, they've been around for a long, or maybe like 3 years ago is when they first started like showing themselves and stuff, and they've been around since then, but I'm definitely not into that game no more. I do not care for groupies. Like, appreciate, like, I'm just here for the fans, I appreciate the music, and, like, I'm not trying to fuck you. I just want you to appreciate the music, and that's that, dude. Like, that's pretty much it, brother.
I hear you on that.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Yeah.
I feel you on that. Well, it's kind of two-part question, too, and you're getting nobody in trouble or anything. We're talking about crazy venues, stuff like that. The craziest stuff, I mean, something that beat the Scum story right there, like, that you've seen, just being around the other artists and stuff, where it's just like, you ain't gotta say names like the Mac and like Raz or whatever, like, what's in your experience, with a lot of other artists?
Other artists, like, seeing crazy things that they do?
Yeah. Like amateur-wise, like,
Oh, amateur-wise?
Like the atmosphere, like, how's the best way to say it? Like, it gets kind of crazy sometimes out there on the road. It gets crazy at the shows and stuff. Like,
right.
Not everyone's got their head on straight. Like,
you know what, bro? It's like, I definitely see what you're saying, and, like, I definitely feel where you're coming from. The people that I specifically take a very few people out when I do shows in out of state or when I do that. The people that I take have their head on straight, and they are not there to fuck around. They're there to work, and that's that. Like, nothing really crazy goes on, bro. Like I know there should be because, for rapper lifestyle or artists or whatever, but, like, it just doesn't, and I like it like that, because I don't want crazy shit to happen. I don't want nothing like that. I'm fucking, like, I want to be asleep. I want to be asleep by, like, 12 a.m. on a show day. Like, I'm not down for nothing. The crew ain't really down for nothing. We just want to work, sleep, and get money, and that's it, dude.
Yeah, and that's the kind of way I expected you to answer about it. And, I'm kind of shocked because, being around a lot of people, a lot of artists and stuff, like, it's kind of like a facade. Like, they really, they got a job, they have wife and kids, they got regular people, issues and stuff. So I know it's like sometimes you'll see some artists that just get way out there, their crews and stuff. But then a lot of times, like, they're not even rude. They'll say hi, bye to their fans, and then they're off to go home because they got other stuff to do, you know?
Exactly.
That's very true. And, like, some artists, I'm sure, take advantage of the whole situation, you know? Like, you know, I'm sure there are artists that live that lifestyle, but I don't want to be one of them, you know?
Yeah.
But there is definitely a lot of artists that are like that, you know? But I just don't want to be one of them.
It's a good choice, man. Keeps your, when you get bigger,
Definitely got you.
they don't have dirt to dig up on you, I guess you could say.
Exactly, dude. Like, I have a clean-ass slate, bro. Like, I have nothing to worry about.
So when the paparazzi comes around, man, you're going to be like, you ain't got shit on me.
Yeah, if instead of Fox 11, you'd be on TMZ, and, like, the best they'll have against you is, like, during this interview, he learned what Red Wings were. He would put Kate and Jenner back together.
Speaking of
oh, shit, dude.
Why don't you ask him that question? Why don't you ask him that? I'm kind of curious now.
I just got lost on it. What?
Why don't you ask him the red question, the famous underground Wicked Radio question?
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's disgusting.
By chance, have you ever happened upon chance in a sexual encounter with a female while she's on her monthly?
Thank God, no.
No.
That has not happened, thank God, dude. No, thank you. I mean, I honestly wouldn't care, probably, if the opportunity presented itself, but no, that has not happened.
Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't say side, but, like, if there's a murder scene down there, as long as I'm still intact, I'm okay.
Now I gotta tell him the story, man. My old co-host lived with his mother, and I was just fucking around. I got her on the air, and I wanted to get his face to turn red. I straight up asked his mother if she's earned her Red Wings. She said yes, and went into detail about eating another girl out on her fucking period. He was
my.
Oh yeah, it was great.
Oh, you got crazy balls, bro. Holy shit.
I was not expecting that answer. I had her back on a couple times, man. She was talking about going to sex dungeons and all kinds of crap. I was just like, wow.
Whoa. That's another level of shit, dude. Man, I don't plan on getting on that level anytime soon.
Yeah, that's the next level shit right there.
Gonzo, I had Satanic on. I had his mother get on. She asked him to sign her glow-in-the-dark dildo. And Satanic goes to her, well, how the hell are you going to use it if it's signed? She's like, I'll just put a condom on it. It was great. He just like...
That's crazy.
Yep. All right.
Oh, my crazy, dude.
More normal questions here. You got any more, Gonzo?
Oh, man, I'm still trying to get back from Weirdo World there. I'm like, I'm kind of stuck over there.
All right, I'll ask one. So, Gremlin, what kind of advice would you give to a new artist starting out in the career of doing rap?
Probably to not get their hopes up right away. Probably to learn what branding is, learn what a cult following means, and probably pay for good fucking studio, not just something that they've built themselves right away. Now, that's how I started out. You know, I've had a microphone in my room, and that's where I started. But nowadays, there's other people who are dedicated to doing that. So I would say go to them, pay $20, $30 an hour, and fucking get your song mixed at least subpar, you know. But I think that's pretty much it, man. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, we just lost my co-host, Mike. We're about to hop off anyways. I got a couple more questions for you. Is there anything on the interview we did not talk about? Any upcoming projects, music videos, tours?
I have Real Talk dropping at the end of December, or Real Talk Part 6 dropping at the end of December, or early January maybe, but that's probably it. Just Real Talk Part 6, the next Real Talk.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to hear that. Do you have any shout outs
Yeah,
you want to
that's
do for your family?
I think I'm good, man. I think I'm good. Like, let's see, family. No, I think shout out to my mama. I love you, and that's pretty much it.
Hell yeah. All right, couple more questions. We're gonna hop off the air. Did you enjoy your interview
Okay,
on Underground Wicked Radio, and would you come back?
Yeah, of course, man. Just let me know when you want me back on, and I'll be there, brother.
Hell yeah, appreciate that. Anytime you're dropping, like you just said, a new song, hit me up. We'll get you back on. We'll talk about it. Any new CDs,
Sounds
tours? All right, we're gonna hop
good,
off.
man.
I appreciate you getting on, Gremlin. Looking forward to getting your music into rotation. My homie that hooked me up with the interview wants to know if he can have your music for his iPod. Always get permission.
Yeah, of course.
Hell yeah, I'll pull it over for him when he comes. Whenever he gets his ass out of the house and comes and sees me, I'm going to give him a bunch of music. All right, Gremlin. Well, I can't even say it now. You have a good night, and I will link you
Sounds
the
good, brother.
interview when it gets up on YouTube and your radio drop before I use it on the radio. See if you like it.
Brother, thanks for having me, man.
You're welcome, homie. Everyone have a good night. We'll be
For sure, man.
back tomorrow interviewing Brimstone Labs, 9 o'clock. They haven't been on the radio in 3 years. Can't wait to see what they got for new music and some new tours coming up we're going to talk about. Everyone have a good night.